asked you a question?
This is when most candidates ask, why me?
I know exactly why me.
Lantern Season 1 Episode 3 is coming to HBO this weekend, and after the latest developments, there is one character almost everyone is going to be talking about. Sinestro. As one of the most iconic characters connected to Hal Jordan, Sinestro's presence immediately raises questions about how important he will become to the larger story. But if you're expecting him to suddenly emerge as the season's traditional big villain, things may not be that simple. In fact, Lanterns appears to be doing something very different. Showrunner Damon Lindelof has explained that the series is structured more like a mystery than a conventional superhero thriller. Instead of introducing one massive villain who wants to destroy the world, the season revolves around unanswered questions, hidden motivations, and uncertainty over who can actually be trusted. And that gives the writers an interesting opportunity with Sinestro. Rather than making him the obvious enemy from the beginning, they can use him sparingly, allowing his history with Hal to reveal more about the veteran Green Lantern himself. And that could become extremely important in Episode 3. Hal is already in a complicated position when it comes to John Stewart. John represents the future, while Hal is someone with years of experience who may not be completely comfortable handing over responsibility just yet. Sinestro could provide important context for why. Whatever happened between Hal and Sinestro in the past may have changed the way Hal approaches trust, responsibility, and even his role as a Green Lantern. So instead of asking whether Sinestro is secretly the season's main villain, the more interesting question might be: what does Sinestro's history tell us about Hal Jordan? There could obviously still be much more to Sinestro's role than we're currently being shown. This is a mystery, after all. But the writers don't appear interested in bringing such an iconic character into the story simply for fan service. Every appearance could have a purpose. And as the investigation continues, that could make Sinestro increasingly important, not necessarily because he's the person behind everything, but because he may hold answers that John needs to understand Hal. That relationship between Hal and John could ultimately become the emotional backbone of the season. Hal has to decide whether he's truly ready to let someone else take control. And John has to determine how much he can trust the man who's supposed to guide him. Episode 3 could push both of them closer to confronting those questions. So what exactly happened between Hal Jordan and Sinestro? And could those events explain why Hal is struggling to completely trust John Stewart with the future? Drop your theories in the comments below. And if you enjoy TV previews, promo breakdowns, and updates on your favorite shows, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to TV Promo Recap for more. Because with Lanterns, the biggest threat may not be an obvious supervillain, it may be the secrets these characters are still hiding.